A poor boy is selling something when a woman passing by accidentally drops some money and walks away without noticing. The boy sees the money and calls out to the woman, "You dropped your money," but she walks away without hearing him. The boy puts his items down and starts gathering the money. Once he collects it all, he thinks, "I really needed this money. I'm glad I found it." But then his honesty kicks in and he says to himself, "No, this money is not mine. I should return it to that woman." He starts running after the woman. Just then, another woman comes along and starts eating his food and takes some of his things with her. Before leaving, the woman who had dropped the money enters her house and glances back at the boy. Maybe she was testing him. The boy reaches her house and knocks on the door. A maid comes outside and says, "What are you doing here, beggar?" The boy replies, "I'm not here to beg. A woman just came inside this house. I want to meet her." Mockingly, the maid says, "What business do you have with her?" The woman inside hears everything. The maid adds, "Leave this place," but the boy insists, "No, I won't leave. That woman dropped some money and I picked it up to return it to her." The maid, seeing the money, becomes happy and snatches it from the boy, saying, "I'll give it to my madam. You can leave now." The lady of the house watches everything silently. The maid shoos the boy away, then enters the house and admires the money, thinking greedily, "I won't give this to madam. I'll keep it for myself." Then the madam calls out to the maid. The maid hides the money in her pocket and responds, "Yes, madam, I'm coming." The madam asks, "Who was outside?" The maid lies, "No one important, just a beggar. I gave him some money and sent him away." While the maid resumes her chores, the madam notices the money in her pocket. Meanwhile, the boy returns to where he had been selling his goods, only to find everything gone. People had taken all his things. He becomes anxious and thinks, "Being honest turned out to be costly. I should have kept the money and protected my stuff instead. Then I wouldn't have been cheated like this." The poor boy is disheartened, but he doesn't know that honesty always brings reward. A little while later, the same woman appears in front of him and asks, "Son, what happened? Why are you crying?" The boy sees her and becomes happy. He stands up and says, "Ma'am, I delivered your money to your house." The woman smiles and says, "Son, I dropped that money on purpose, to test you. Why did you return it?" The boy replies, "Because I don't want money like that. I work hard to earn and feed myself." Meanwhile, the maid is lying on the couch, counting the money. The tired boy returns to the house again and says, "Can I have a glass of water?" The woman gives him water and shows him the money, saying, "I haven't given this money away yet." Then she sends the boy away again. A few days later, the maid is seen wearing new clothes. The madam asks her, "That boy came to return some money. Where is it now?" The maid lies, "I don't have it." Just then, the maid's purse falls to the ground and the money spills out. She is shocked. The lady of the house then calls the boy. The maid is stunned to see him again and starts begging for forgiveness, but the madam kicks her out of the house because of her dishonesty. The boy's mother, a laborer, is gifted a wheelchair by her son. She's overjoyed to receive it and asks, "Son, where did you get so much money?" The boy tells her the whole truth, and that's how the boy was rewarded for his honesty. It's true what they say. Do good and good will come to you. If you like the video, don't forget to share and subscribe to the channel.